All right. Hello, Capricorns. This is your third monthly message for June and slash July. Thank you guys all so very much. If you did not watch those first couple videos and you're interested in that, just click my channel and scroll up, scroll down. As always, use your own discernment as you tune into the messages. All right. I open up for the energy of Capricorn, so this can also apply for rising sign, moon sign, Venus, Mercury, however people feel guided to tune in, right? And with that being said, you can also tune in for your rising sign, moon sign, and all of that, how you feel guided for further clarification and guidance on individual messages. All right. And this third one, we are going to be working with the pendulum. I'm cleansing that space. Your second video, we started with some fun with the family affirmators, and then I read Granny's postcards tarot and saw what the story was, what's going on. Right. I'm cleansing this pendulum. So this is the first month I've been doing this, and it started with unveiling it for the Gemini's energy. And this one I got a lot of Pisces. Yes. I saw 317, 318, 319. 68 was very spotlighted. Again, it keeps being spotlighted if that is somebody's age or birth year. I also saw 78, so those could be ages or birth years. This could also be Gemini or something that happened on the 8th of the month. 68 is here as well. I just noticed again at the ending of that tarot message. Now, this can give some guidance regarding the situation. All right. So if you did not watch that second one, you might want to tune into that first. You don't have to. I'm also going to raise the vibration. So I've been working with the sage and with lavender for calming. And then we're going to raise this vibration and make sure we are connected to God's love, invoking God's love, God's mercy, God's light, and only ascended masters, archangels, Holy Spirit, our spirit guides that walk within his light for the highest good of the Capricorns tuning in. So this is the way this type of divination is working with this particular deck. There's about 77 cards in this. All right. And we're going to split it up into different sections and decipher which cards are most important for the highest good for your journey. All right. Dealing with relationships and understanding all that stuff. We started in the beginning with the soul's journey and the lesson cards. There's a lot of beautiful energy there. So I would as well recommend tuning into that one. Overall, there was just a few key players throughout the tarot that spotlighted as being in distorted energy. Let's call it that. Upside down in their thinking, being controlling, maybe not connected to their highest self, manipulating. I mean, just a few people, right? Okay. Overall, there was quite a few really strong characters coming forth, whether it's you, your friends, family, energy, different messages also for different Capricorns. What else do I want to say before we begin? It is Friday the 13th, 6/13 today as I'm beginning this. For you guys, what else? Is there anything else? Oh, yes, your opposites. The Cancer sign energy did seem spotlighted. There was some Scorpio, but like I said, a lot of Pisces in this one. Aries, I did see 410. There was a lot of other Aries energies, some March, end of March as well. So I'm not getting the Sagittarian quite as much in this one. Okay. Anyways, let's double check and make sure we are connected to God's light for the highest good before we begin. All right. All right, for the Capricorn, Sun, the Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, all who tune in, are we connected to the highest good for God's love, for ascended masters, holy angels, and spirit guides, and of course ancestors? Big resounding yes. Thank you. All right, so as I've been doing this, it has been getting quicker. We're going to try and minimize down. Sometimes there's been 15 cards, sometimes there's been 4, 5, okay? I did shuffle majority of all these. I think so. Yeah. I'm like, did I make sure and shuffle? We will still decipher it anyways. So, for the energy of Capricorn, once again, this is the Solace Oracle, and the definition of solace is finding comfort within sorrow. So these can sometimes be triggering. I'm just that, you know, I don't know what's coming out, but it's always for the highest good. And it may not resonate for every single person. The other thing regarding these, if it's not something you're dealing with on a personal level, it could be something, you know, someone in your life, friends, family, group, someone that's on your mind or something, or who it brings to light or makes you think of, right? Okay, so first and foremost, let's see. We need to start removing some of these cards that are not for your highest good, that are not important for this monthly message. All right, are there cards within this stack that are... Oh, immediately we're getting a yes. Okay, yes, these cards, this is the first stack we will use. Now, as you can see, that's still a huge amount of cards. We are going to be shuffling that and minimizing that down as well. Trying to get... I I have a set of 5 here. It looks like it went 3, 5. So 8. All right, are there cards within this stack for the highest good of the Capricorn? All right, we're being able to remove this one because I'm getting a side to side. That's my no. All right, there we go. First stack removed. And if this takes too long, I might timestamp in the comments when the cards start. All right, so if anybody wants to just jump to that, check the comments. If it's there. But I felt like I wanted you guys to see this on camera as well. All right, are there cards within this stack? I'm getting a no again. All right, good. Feels like we've like removed almost half of the deck. Oops, sorry, bumping the camera. Watch my knees. Watch my knees. All right, the sage is still going quite a bit. Cleansing this space. I'm letting it sit over there. All right. All right, for the highest good of the Capricorns tuning in, are there cards within this pile that are important? Yes. So we are getting quite a big yes. All right, so these are our 2 to start with. Now, because look, that is a huge stack. Oh, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to start splitting it. I'm going to also shuffle these. I feel like I'm just supposed to split that, you know. I'm like, okay, I'm going to split them again, but I'm going to shuffle these ones up for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, all who tune in for their highest good. We're going to check these ones first. All right, so we're getting down there. All right, are there cards within this stack that are important for the highest good? All right, removing these 2. Okay, good. Okay. Are there cards within this stack that are important for the highest good? Immediately a no. Thank you. So I had split that into 4. Interesting enough. All right. Are there cards within this stack that are for the highest good of the... I almost called you guys Leos. Weird. So something about Leo. If you're dealing with Leo or you have that in your chart, I don't know, that one going there. Weird. Okay, let's check this one. All right, are there cards within this that are for the highest good of the Capricorns? Yes. Okay. This may be with the King of Wands in reverse, okay, or feeling victorious, overcoming something, someone trying to win. All right, now we're going to split this one. This is emotionally detaching from the situation. I'm just splitting it in 2 for now. And once again, I will split those other ones because we're really trying to minimize so this doesn't get too long. All right, are there cards within this stack that are for the highest good of the Capricorns? All right, we have removal. Thank you. All right. Are there cards within this stack that are for the highest good of the Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. Yeah, that's the yes. All right, let's see this. How many we got? We got too many. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How interesting. I said 8. So we're going to split it into 4 and 4. All right. And if both are to be included, I will keep them as well, all right? All right, are there cards within this pile that's for the highest good? All right, there's the no. Okay. And are there cards within this that are for the highest good of the Capricorns? Yes. See, I'm always wondering what if it says no again and then we're just... So we're going to start with those. We have 4, okay? That's quite a bit. Now we're splitting this one up. About victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Weird. 3 and 3. Okay. 6. How interesting. On the 6 of Wands. All right. Are there cards within this stack? All right. Removing those 3. And double checking. Are there cards within here that are for the highest good of the Leos? Yes. Thank you. All right. Let's check this stack. 1, 2. Why I call you Leos? I don't know why that's coming forth. Capricorn. I caught myself saying that now. Weird. Okay. 3 and 3 again. No way. 6. And then we have 8. Weird. Okay. I think after this we will start. It looks like we're going to start with those 4. I might split and see again. Yeah. Just to see if we can minimize. All right. Are there cards within this stack that are important for the highest good? That's the no. Removing those 3. Okay. And this is that final one, and we're almost going to start. All right. Are there cards within this one for the highest good of Leos? This is the yes. All right. I think because there's 4, I am going to split it and see. If they're both want to be included, I will take them both though. But then we're going to start. All right. Capricorns, what are we on time? 11:26. Even some Sagittarian energy maybe. Okay, important or something. All right, is this stack right here? Look, we're being able to remove those down to 2. All right, watch this other one be like, no. Then that'll be confusing. All right. Let's double check though. All right. Holy Spirit, are there cards within here that are important for the highest good? Yes, Capricorns. All right, Capricorns, here we go. We're going to start with these. All right, let me I should have brought my water or my drink up. Let me clear my throat before we begin. All right, this is once again the Solace Oracle guidebook. This is by Tara Porter, where I unveiled this. So this is a new deck, so we are learning together, but as I see them, oh, we have a spirit connection, 71. This connection even could be from someone that has passed over. I believe, I'm trying to remember, someone could be that age even. It doesn't have to be. The 8s are important. Also 68, 7-1 Cancer sign. There could be Libra, Aries, or Scorpio energy also coming forth. Weird. Okay, 1, 2. I'm like, where do I put it? On the top. This is a romantic thing potentially, or something that could have blocked somebody's heart. A relationship. 8, 12. 12, 8. Because I'm seeing it in reverse, and these don't have reversals. But this could have been a love relationship where there could have been some type of hurt or something. Wow, this would be fairly specific. If somebody that you were in a romantic relationship at one time, probably younger or something, if they did pass, that's specific. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to remember the soul's journey underneath there too. What do we have? Love. Understanding what love is. There's still love, learning about love. Okay, let me start with 71. Wow. Whispered words. Weep no more. This could be dealing also with Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, or you have this in your chart, Gemini, Cancer sign. The weeping willow lays her gentle wings upon the earth. She sways in the wind and drapes beauty in her shadow. Joy is what she brings, so weep no more. There is a message coming to you from a family member, a friend, or possibly a pet who wants to reach out to you from the other side. You've been asking for some type of sign or acknowledgement that they're okay. So they want to lift your concern because They are in a place of life everlasting. This card is meant to give you a certain amount of wisdom and strength to help guide you during your times of worry. Acknowledging that you miss and yearn for the loving connection you had. They don't want you to suffer any longer. It's time to start moving forward and let go of any negativity or misconception surrounding their passing. People may try to give their opinion or advice on where you should be at this point in your healing process. But just listen to your inner voice. Everyone grieves differently, so do what's best for you when dealing with your loss. This is your personal journey. Help is coming to you now through this incredible spirit connection, so embrace this gift of communication. Some of us really struggle with things we can't touch or see, but there is so much more out there for us to discover. You must be willing to learn and also trust that all signs are possible. If you open yourself up to receive the signs and messages, they will come to you. Little things like a specific smell that will remind you of your loved one, or maybe you will get goosebumps for validation. At that moment, you will know they are by your side. The pendulum is also a great tool to connect with them. By using oracle decks, you can receive messages from them. Using the pendulum, they can choose which deck and card to best represent their words. It's a beautiful way to stay in contact with them. Now rejoice in knowing that one day your souls will be reunited, but until that time, live your life to the fullest. 71, 92, 93, 94. Wow. That's what I was saying. Now, and it could be any that's coming forth. Trusting as well. And love. There was heartbreak, and maybe it's also recognizing that they've went through this before too, or it was heartbreaking. Someone feels like something is still not fair and balanced in that situation, right? The moon sign, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, taking a trip, moving together somewhere, okay? That someone wasn't protected or they didn't defend something. This Knight of Wands in reverse. They didn't heed some warning. That Three of Swords reverse. Finding out something was heartbreaking. Someone left someone waiting and ended up just leaving or something. Moving on, moving forward, receiving some communication, right? The boss, the father, the emperor, the grandfather even, okay? Intuitive, Cancer sign, Pisces, Scorpionic, feminine energy, very loving, understanding, compassionate. Someone has been freed from something toxic, something controlling, overcoming fear. And this is someone's work, even helping free some type of weird bondage. That King of Swords in reverse, though. Someone else could be very overly analytical, very rude, very cursing, cussing. This person could have been that way. There could have been something, you know. I don't know. Lacking this wisdom, saying that this isn't real, even. I don't know. He doesn't understand the weight or something. So with this card, this is all fishing. This is also resonating with something more of like a Six of Cups energy. Something nostalgic, young love even. Okay. Okay, the number 12. The 12th. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, very interesting. I'm also going to pull charms for you guys, especially because, you know, different signs and omens for different people, right? Giving you that type of connection or guidance. And also in your own personal life and your day-to-day life, there will be signs coming forth, right? Bait and hook, 41 and 42, 43. I get 12-5 again. So there could be Sag energy. Those could be also ages 41, 42, 43. Doesn't have to be. It could be Aries, April Fools. Cancer, Leo, energy, Taurus, Gemini. All right, I'm falling without a net. Throw me back. If you don't want this catch, I'm just learning to swim into the deep end of you. Maybe there's something about catch and release or something about the fishing even. Do you remember the first time you fell in love? When your heart was innocent, it just happened naturally because you didn't overthink it. It might not have been the love of your life, but it was easy to give in to your feelings. As we age and go through relationships, it gets more complicated. Yes, there are plenty of fish in the sea. However, maybe you've been looking for a while and still haven't found that right catch. It shouldn't be this hard, but we make it difficult because we do not give others the same chances we gave in our earlier years. Maybe we're carrying anger and resentment due to our unwillingness to let go of the past. We could be automatically anticipating similar situations to reoccur without reason. Not only is this unhealthy, but we are keeping our hearts locked away in a place of darkness. We all have faced struggles and broken relationships. Still, it's how we pick ourselves up and proceed forward that will determine whether or not we're open to give and receive love. It's essential to stay optimistic and positive about our future and lay our past to rest. Good attitudes and happiness radiate an alluring glow from within, and we all know we need the right lure to catch a good fish. If you are in love or married, this card is a reminder to make sure you do not take this gift for granted. People can get caught up in their day-to-day routines, so take a minute and think about the things that made you fall in love with your person. We all go through different cycles, so it's essential to be aware of each other's wants and needs. Maybe the two of you have been having a hectic schedule and somehow you've gotten away from the romantic connection you had when you first met. It happens, but relationships take work. So surprise your partner by doing something special for them. A little gesture can go a long way. Find ways to keep the love alive. And be thankful for what you shared together. Remember to touch, hold, and embrace every moment while swimming in this amazing sea of life. Those are your first two messages. That's so fascinating. Okay. All about love. Trust in love. Granny's postcards. Let's see the three next cards. I'm just going to turn it this way. And they don't read reversals, but they can show some type of thing here. Wow, there is a need to release and let go of something or someone. 23, unwinding as well. Being victorious, not carrying this heavy burden. Someone needs to lay down this burden to be victorious. Even there's something maybe that you need to donate or get rid of. I'm just saying, or be generous in giving. King of Pentacles upright, masculine energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the fishing even. I don't know. Look, there's fishing here, fishing here. There's this innocence, unconditional love, understanding. I get the tuna fish. The lovers in reverse. Even understanding that there's ups in these relationships. High Priestess intuitively senses it, that someone feels unsupported or unloved. Okay, or that this person is not truly part of your soul tribe. They're not part of your support system, your support network. Maybe it's like letting somebody just, figure it out on their own too. There's ups and downs in life too. Balancing. 23, 47, and 60 are your next cards. 23, 47, and 60. This is trying to force the pieces as well. Okay. Next card. 23. A kiss goodbye. 7273. Maybe dealing with the Cancer sign. The 23rd could be spotlighted. It could be when somebody was 23. I almost said 523, but also 823. There could be Virgo. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, they could be coming forth. It doesn't have to be that. Or you could be There's the Cancer sign. I do definitely get even some grandfather energy, of course, because it is Father's Day. Um, if there was a good relationship or something, but I'm also getting like even there's intertwining the 23, 72, 73. So Cancer sign, Libra, Taurus, or Virgo energy too. Or they could have been those ages even, or is that someone's birth year? Ours, mine, or yours. How do we ever untangle us? How do I ever remove me from we? My soul is so intertwined with yours. How do I let go? I was still dancing when the music stopped. And so the dream is still so real in my heart and mind. I am weak when it comes to the thoughts of losing us, of what we were, and maybe what we will never be again. Changing your path is not always easy. One day you're skipping and dancing down the yellow brick road. No, the Wizard of Oz. And then out of nowhere, the way home is ripped out from underneath you. What you were is now deteriorating, and you have to move on without the security of your familiar life. Making decisions feels impossible because you're so disoriented, but reality says this is your world now. You have to face this situation with a brave heart. You will undeniably go through your time of mourning, but the sun will rise again along with you. Take all of you and your beliefs which serve you best and leave them behind, the parts of you which no longer exist or aren't promoting your happiness. Now move forward. A fresh start means that all possibilities exist. Embrace your new future with excitement and open arms. So there's this releasing. The Ten of Swords was there. And there was, okay, so interlinked with this is a gentle reminder as well. The tea not always being everybody's cup of tea. A nice jasmine chai tea. And also understanding mistakes and feeling like a failure. Understand the mistakes is only an opportunity to learn. So learning from other people's mistakes as well on their journeys. I always kind of saw that, right? But also any that we make missteps. Ten of Swords. Like even thinking back about as society, what was learned, you know, and about how to heal from something. Resting and doing this healing work from feeling betrayed, getting clarity, overcoming regrets, feeling independent. Some of you could be being single. It doesn't have to be, but feeling financially successful, independent, a business owner, a property owner, 10 of Pentacles, receiving maybe even inheritance. Okay, but also seeing that maybe somebody felt like it wasn't deserved or there was favoritism. Someone owes a karmic debt. They don't pay off their debts. And there's truth and clarity. Maybe somebody felt like that was a mistake. Not paying off something. I feel it's almost like I get some clarity of feeling unsupported because I really, this is my personal thought is that Empress and Emperor energy, mother, father, you know, grandfather, mother, grandparents, that's part of the responsibility. They're just supposed to be your support network. They bring you into this world. They're supposed to be there to help train you. I'm all to train you, to give you opportunity. Financially, they're responsible financially to support you and help you be successful, help you find your purpose. You know, that's and there's a sense of feeling like this person didn't, maybe they felt like that was a mistake and they were trying to not feeling like there was feeling unsupported, even though it's like somebody felt like they actually achieved this without the support of family. But you also have High Priestess there. So someone in the Lovers in reverse, so someone really is like keeping this close to their heart. They're keeping this a secret. Someone senses it. Maybe it hasn't been actually relayed yet, but there's a way of sensing the energy, the disconnect. All right. And there could be a child with this person, a water sign, maybe, doesn't have to be, but they're also It could be something like a relationship with someone in your, one of your own children, okay? Or something like that even, not just you, or they can tell. King of Pentacles. And they're generous in giving to help lighten this load, so you don't have to do it all on your own. You can feel victorious. All right. There's a lot of good support there. This was also about your abundance. I'm reading between the lines and being intuitive. All right. So it might be someone else in your life, or this is even you, take out how it might resonate. 47. I did guess that somebody else was also 31. This is the marathon. Something about the marathon. Oh, wow. Someone could have been 47, 23, different ages, different message for different people. 31 is there, 32. I'm also getting Aries, another Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, of course. Can't go forward, can't go back. Running as fast as I can, getting nowhere. You've reacted, or you or them, could have reacted without thinking. And now you're having to face the negative consequences of your actions. Something is going on deep within you. You need to shut down those little voices and calm yourself. Things have gotten out of hand and you're only contributing to more unwanted grief and pain. Stop being so defensive and become more aware of all the different possibilities which could exist. Somehow the truth has gotten misconstrued and you need to clear the air. Ooh, there was definitely a King of Cups in reverse there. Someone could have been heavy intoxicated. Okay, you also had a Page of Swords in reverse, so there could have definitely been some type of manipulation of words, slander, gossip, something like that. Somehow that truth has gone misconstrued. Ending, you need to clear the air. Let this card be a sign that you're running in the wrong direction. Someone looks like they're trying to hold on to this or run back to. Okay. You control your happiness. So don't let your life get out of whack because of your foolish actions. Sometimes we misjudge a particular situation or a person. It happens. You just need to think about it a little more and look at them from a different viewpoint. If you're feeling lost, be open to suggestions or advice from people around you. Sometimes we misread the truth because we are too caught up in our own emotions, causing us to act irrationally. It's challenging when we have to listen to criticism because we feel we are being judged by another person. But it might be exactly what you need at this particular time in your life. When you are relaxed, ponder all aspects of what they might be suggesting. Stop the damage before it becomes irreversible. You can get back on track. Just be mindful of the situation. Take a deep breath. Slow down and think wisely. You will find your way to the truth. So this could definitely be about something, maybe there is something there, acknowledging that, a reaction or something, or feeling like sometimes even the Ten of Swords can make you feel like you were stupid, like how did you not see this, or how could you have been so naive and making this type of mistake, or that somebody made a mistake, and acknowledging that. But it's also about learning on both sides of that. Then we have the pieces and the triangles. Connection. The 60. The puzzle. Forcing the puzzle pieces. Okay, we have 64, 65. Yeah. So those could be ages, birth years. This could also be dealing with a Gemini. I get Aries, Virgo, Cancer sign, or Leo. 11, 12, even some Scorpionic. I was knocking at your door. I wanted to come inside. No one was home. Emptiness. I left. You want it so bad. You can actually touch it, but when you try to hold it, it slips right through your fingers. It's right there, clearly visible, and yet you can't have it or achieve it. Maybe you're trying to voice your will, but you're not being heard. Disappointed because you realize what you reach for is not going to come to fruition. However, you can say you didn't try. You can't say you didn't try it from every angle, so don't feel too defeated. Not everyone will see things from your perspective or be willing to change their mind and do things your way, even if it is better. Any situation can go astray at the least expected moment, and not everything can be fixed. You can't force it, because if you push one more inch, it could go spiraling out of control. Some things just don't come together as planned. Try as you may, it is what it is. In times like this, you need to keep your composure and remember some doors close so that other ones open. Stay optimistic, moving forward, and let your negative feelings float down and away from you. Allow new possibilities for success and happiness to find you. So not forcing it. There's a need for also reprieve, right? And focusing on gratitude was very much one of the milestones, and gratitude for being alive, and for these opportunities of learning even. All right. And we have emotionally detaching from that situation, from the past, even, you know, let's see, right? And there was some indecision. You also had about friendship. And I get this is feeling unsure whether this is somebody. It says maybe trying to force something. Two of Swords and indecision. The Death in reverse. So it was like, once again, this person hasn't actually changed. Okay, we have Six of Cups. So someone from your past. There's nostalgia. This is someone like a friendship you've known, you know, in elementary school or high school, junior high, something. I don't know. Neighbor kid, friends, kids, cousins even, siblings, whatever. 6-1. So, excuse me, 6-2. 213. This person hasn't changed. The Death in reverse. There is still gossip and stalking, talking shit. King of Cups in reverse. So that could be that Cancer sign, Scorpio or Pisces. I get a lot of Death card. This person didn't receive a gift or a paycheck, or they don't get one. They're not receiving. I get if you're asking what or not, if you should be generous or give, it's like a no. Okay, or they're not. They shouldn't be getting the bonus, or they could come in and apologize. They may have been acting emotional, emotionally manipulating, or listening to some type of gossip or something. I don't know. Then there's a love offer or apology, and that's the completion of the cycle. Like acknowledging it closes the cycle on that situation. But immediately someone still wants to come in and argue about love, about a new relationship, about reinvigorating things and making and building something strong, or new love with someone who's strong. Leo energy, Capricorn. Scorpio there too, trying to avoid a tower, holding stuff back, doesn't want this to end. So also getting somebody trying to hold themselves back from, I get in this new relationship or this new dynamic, really wanting to make sure that it's love and it's not just a lustful thing even, okay? But also someone having some sense of holding themselves back from just jumping into passionate romance, okay? This person, maybe that was something that someone was releasing. Someone let go of a passion or creativity even, because it was making them feel stuck and trapped. 85, 58. And in a sense of like, it's like almost like letting go of something because it was costing too much. Like it wasn't, or something, it wasn't worth it. I don't know. I was leaving someone with quite a bit of debt. So also emotionally detaching from that situation. All right, not trying to force it. Surrendering, taking time alone even. All right, now your next 3 cards. Oh, the 27. It's like he's holding her up. I don't think I've seen this one. 27. 73. 37. 51. So some of these are in reverse. Like I said, they don't read reversals. It's like someone is reflecting on something from the past and they don't want to let go of maybe some type of hurt or, or even what you've seen your own, you know, parents or family go through or anything regarding relationships. I don't know this one. Oh, so 27, I do. Someone was trying to keep up with the Joneses. All right, a lot of materialism or maybe something. There was fear of that even. 73. The King of Wands in reverse. That was in reverse, though. Maybe someone is seeing through that. Letting that go. And then whatever this one is, I don't know. This one is new. She has a little bird in a cage. 51. So I get some Taurus, Cancer sign, maybe Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Leo. All right, now that came in reverse too. So that is the new one. For me, doing this, I have seen these other ones. They've come out with some of the other zodiac signs so far. But let's see. So 27. The Rock. Dang. Someone being somebody's rock. Hurt me if you must. I will carry the pain of your brokenness. Ooh. 82, 83. Once again, those could be birth years. This could be dealing with a Leo. A Leo Aquarius energy is really coming forth with this one a bit. 9, 10, and 9, 11, Virgo as well. Scorpio, Gemini. How thankful we are when we have someone by our side to support us in our times of need. We whisper a blessing and give a kiss to that special person. It's rare because these days everyone seems to be running in different directions. It's not easy being a good friend, a true friend. It takes sacrifice and dedication. You have to be willing to put loved ones' needs in front of your own, and that's not a simple thing to accomplish. This might require you overlook their mishaps and flaws without judgment, or if they do something horrible to hurt or break you down, you try to make sense of it instead of turning your back on them. Choosing to rise above all of the pain and carry them out of the fire. Please do not turn your back on your loved ones during a most desperate time of need. Listen to your heart and find your strength. Maybe you are the only person to truly understand them. This kind of love for partners, friends, or family is significant. And with this particular challenge comes growth. Your devotion and loyalty will not be overlooked. Everyone needs compassion and kindness. When you are willing to give it unconditionally, you are selfless. Wow. I'm seeing even understanding vice versa with the friendship, not being in denial, having those conversations, someone being your rock and you being that for them maybe. All right. And taking time for yourself. Wow. So it could be this friendship even. And in both cards, now I'm going to look at the cards, but I seem to get like a brother-sister dynamic or a, platonic friendship even. As well. Now it doesn't have to be, but there's 2 here. Then someone felt like something was lost, or that's also giving you some type of like, it should be giving you some type of like comfort that a pass on loved one is okay as well. That's what wanted to come out as like your first card. um so it could just be even a friendship, it could be anybody who is on your mind, right? There's something about materialism with this King of Wands in reverse over here, as well as humor and laughter and feeling comfortable. Oh, yeah. But it's in reverse, so maybe seeing something through it. But I will share the 73. This definitely is called, it's called keeping up with the Joneses and keeping that illusion going, okay? 73. All right, let's see. So this could be dealing with a Cancer sign, a Libra, a Gemini, another Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. The child cries within me. The child within me cries for a simpler bliss. Oh, my goodness, for a simpler time of bliss. Life is full of responsibilities and commitments, so you're constantly on the go. You've set high standards for yourself, and while you may have met that mark, keeping up with it is exhausting. You've got everything you wanted, so why aren't you happy? The answer's simple, but we complicate it. Some keep reaching and wanting more, but why? Do you remember the days when you were unaware of labels and brand names? When home was a place of gathering and friendship, you didn't care about designer furniture or the make or model of the car parked in your driveway. You enjoyed your friends and family for the moments spent together, and that was enough. Why do some people feel the need to push for success and showcase it like a fine piece of art? Is more really better anyway? Probably not. So it's time to take a step back or two. Think about the things that are really important in your life. Are you able to stop and smell the flowers, or are you running around in circles? Let go of your picture perfect world and simplify your life. Maybe then you will be able to start enjoying it. Who are you trying to impress anyway? Sometimes less is really more. And the final message is 51. And this one is once again a new one that I have not seen. So interesting. Catch and release. That's the final card. Weird, I said catch and release. That makes me think of literally fishing, where you don't, you do then release the fish back. You know, that's what that's called. Weird. But this is about a butterfly. This could be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, Cancer sign, Leo, Virgo. That's what I've got. A Cancer sign, yeah, Aries. Someone could be 41, 42, 51. Fly free, my butterfly. I would never hold you against your will. What is meant to be will be. You've chosen your fate for your life, whether you understand this or not. You may not know what lies ahead, but it's already planned in advance. So learn to go with the flow. Trust whatever you encounter, whether your perceptions are good or bad. It is all helping you find your way back to the light. This card is a reminder that all is well, and to let you know that there is a much bigger plan on purpose. A bigger plan or purpose. So just believe. You are strong enough to get through any obstacle you are facing at this time. Have faith. These are some of the most beautiful messages that are coming forth. And with your soul's journey, where we began, this is your... that's so interesting, because this third piece of the puzzle, all right, that's what it was about: purpose. Your what you do, what you, even about your career sector, right? But it's more than that. It's more than just your career is your purpose. Your purpose guides you to that career, and there's something bigger there. And to be free, that's not feeling controlled and bound down, right? Like, That's what love energy is. So there's a letting go, right? You did have as well, you know, the devil in reverse, which is that is a sense of freeing someone from fear or controlling who they are, or any type of things that bind or control, you know, through temptation. There's something beautiful. The Five of Cups is in reverse. There's no, it's like overcoming a sense of grief, depression, sadness. Okay. Also paying attention. We do have some Virgo energy again. Virgo energy. There was self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So working on even self-esteem and knowing your purpose. It was like saying, knowing exactly what you're supposed to do, who you are. Queen of Swords is upright, and that's been also helping communicate, think things through logically. All right. Maybe it is about using your analytical skills. There is humor there as well. Creativity, collaboration, gracefulness. I don't know, even putting on a show or something. Ooh, but there was something sneaky still hidden there. Okay. There could be communication about a contract, a commitment, because you have the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant upright. Even a marriage or something, I don't know. Or communicating with, like, about your belief system, your religious, spiritual beliefs. Or there could be like a new soul contract, or you could literally get like a contract or something. Something you can feel committed to that is in alignment with your values, your morals, your beliefs, and that's also how you can make money. That is the most beautiful card. I love that one so much. Have faith. I love catch and release. The butterfly, the fish. What? Beautiful, beautiful messages. Capricorns. As I said, I'm going to get a few charms. What are we on time? 51. All right. I will do a fourth message where we will explore the women of myth. Okay. For some of the signs, I was getting archetypes. If I felt guided, I just don't feel like it with this, but I thought I would finish this off. Well, we'll just see. I don't know. I'm going to get you guys a few charms. Now, some of these items might not have resonance for you, individual Capricorns tuning in, right? So see which items, okay, do, and then the other ones, let them be, okay? I'm going to sprinkle some on. Oh, there's a rocking horse. Okay. Good luck. Queen. Crown. So we have the cutest little rocking horse. And it's a unicorn rocking horse, okay? And gold leaf. A gold leaf, a rocking horse, rocking unicorn. All right. So this connection is something about a starfish with this person as well, a starfish. All right. Over here with the ups and downs, we have the heart, the little tiny moon. Looks like Saturn there, or Jupiter. I don't know. A planet. I think it's Saturn, feeling restricted. Capricorn, there's your ruling planet. We also have two four-leaf clovers. So clovers could be, right? No, clover could be, again, clover could be like a name of an animal or a pet. A cat. We have a white cat right here. A white cat. I don't know. Good luck. Four-leaf clover. And then we have a flower. Oh, it's the soft light peach flower with the pearl in it. Pearl even. And a star. Like a star cookie cutter. Okay, over here, someone who's a rock who lifts you up. Even a teacher, an apple, abundance. The black apple. There's a crown right here on his. And then there's a crown over here on this one. These are two different crowns. One of them looks masculine. One looks feminine. This looks like, to me, that looks like the feminine crown. Doesn't have to be. And he's wearing a crown too. What? And we have, oh, someone has like, it's a little locket that's a seashell or a closed clam shell. The clam shell or whatever. Oyster, little oyster. Okay, we have some scissors here, so cutting something. These look like crafting. Oh no, these look like cutting hair scissors. Trimming. Someone does hair. Ah, the black star. Oh, it keeps falling. Okay, over here, oh, we have a pear. Quite a pear. Pear tree. The red sparkly shoe, the red light, red sparkles, ruby red slippers. I don't know. And then we have the fairy godmother, wand, magic wand. So something about that whole like Wizard of Oz, Yellow Brick Road. So I saw something cool that's coming into August, 8/26, I think they said, or end of August. The Sphere in Las Vegas. And so it's really neat because it's like, I don't know what it's all going to be, but they're doing some Wizard of Oz theme or something. I think it might be Judy Garland's birthday or something around that time. I'm not sure, but it looked pretty neat. The Sphere. I don't know. This makes me think of the magic wand, the fairy godmother even. And the black rose. The black rose. The black rose. Okay, all the roses that come out and the black rose. And now over here, there's much about abundance and luck and good luck. I always think of St. Patrick's Day, of course. Irish, maybe Irish is important. St. Patrick's Day, good luck. Okay, and then over here, there was a white cat. A white cat. Now, I did mention it could even be, you know, pets. I love this little unicorn rocking horse. All right, those are interesting. I hope that those have, I want to show you, like, you can't even see her. I want to show you how it's set on there. She's wearing a crown. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Thank you, Capricorns. I hope you have enjoyed. This one was a very beautiful message. Dang, it's one of, I think so far it's been, this is one of the best ones that I've seen so far. Yeah. All right. And as I said, if you want to check out the next video, that will be your fourth and your final message. I'm going to be unveiling, or not unveiling, but we'll be working with the women of myth, learning new things, seeing the monsters, the goddesses, and the feminine heroes, the heroines. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. Bye-bye.